Hey guys. Okay, today we have 9, 15, 21 of kettlebell swings and handstand push-ups. You'll then take a 3-minute rest, and then you'll do 21, 15, 9 of kettlebell swings, handstand push-ups. So 9, 15, 21, rest 3 minutes, and then same order, kettlebell swings and handstand push-ups, but 21, 15, 9, so doing the opposite direction. The weight for the kettlebell swings should be something that you can get 21 unbroken, but it's gonna be a little bit heavy. And then for the handstand push-ups, if you need to, you can do anything like a pike handstand push-up, a regular push-up, a dumbbell push press, a kettlebell press if you have just a kettlebell to work with. Anything like that would work just fine, okay? If you're gonna do any kind of like pike handstand push-up, basically what you could do, you don't need a box, but if you have something to elevate your feet, what you'll do is you'll get your feet up on that surface. So let's say this is something kind of small, but you would get your feet up on it. Say this is a box. You'd walk yourself under your hips and then go down, lightly touch the head, and press up and back. Okay, that's the way you could do a pike handstand push-up. Okay, if you need to, and you say you only have one dumbbell or one kettlebell, then what you'll do is 21 on your right, 21 on your left. So for your kettlebell swings, right, you'll go all the way overhead. So all the way up. And then after you're done 21, you'll take your kettlebell and do a little dip, drive and press. And you'll do 21 on each side, right? It could be a dumbbell too, right? If you are using a dumbbell, you don't have a kettlebell, sometimes these things are kind of hard to swing. But one thing you can do for this is you just grab it by the handle, one hand kind of overlapping the other, and then you can swing it just like a kettlebell. All right, and then you can do your presses or your handstand push-ups, right, if you have a wall that's open, okay? What you'll do for the warm-up, first you'll start with a 2-minute plank. So for this, you can do a high plank or a low plank. So you can be here, or you can be here, but you're gonna do 2 minutes or accumulate it, right? So if it is hard for you to do that, just accumulate 2 minutes. You'll then find a wall, and then you can kick up like you would for a handstand push-up, or you could walk up the wall and say this is as far as I'm comfortable. I'm just gonna hold it right here, right? And then walk myself back out. If I can, I'm going to try to get my chest all the way to the wall and try to be straight up and down, right? 1 minute, again, accumulate it if you can't do a full minute unbroken. You'll then go 20 big arm circles forward and 20 big arm circles backwards, followed by small arm circles. So just a little bit different there, right? And then 20 back. And then you'll hit 50 unbroken Russian swings. So this could be with your kettlebell or with your dumbbell. But if you can, try to pick something light. If you have it, just gonna swing it right up to your eyes. Okay, when you're doing these, breathe out, in, out, in, and really brace as that kettlebell comes down into your hip. All right, 50 unbroken if you can. Try to pick a lightweight. If you don't have it, accumulate 50, or maybe just do 30 if it's just a heavy kettlebell, right? But try and get a big unbroken set there, okay? After you're done with that, that is the warm-up, just one time through. You're gonna go 2-minute elevated cat stretch. So find something, an elevated surface. If I need to, I could use a wall here, but basically you would get your hands against the wall, you would round your upper back and drop your chest through. And you would repeat that motion, say for every 15 seconds, re-round the back and then drop yourselves through. You're gonna do that for 2 minutes, and then you'll hit a 1-minute lizard pose on each side. So here, drop your body to the inside. You'll be here for 1 minute. If you can, drop your elbows all the way down, right? And then you'll end up switching to the other side, doing 1 minute there. That will be your stretching. And then we're gonna do a little more specific warm up. So for this, we're gonna kind of work our way through a handstand progression. So the first thing we're gonna do is just a yoga push-up, kind of like a pike push-up that you would do, except for you're gonna start out with a normal push-up, but after that push-up, downward dog. You're gonna do 5 reps. You'll then do 5 kettlebell swings, right? Up and overhead, and then you'll go into 5 pike push-ups. So what I showed earlier on the pad that was right here, right? Feet up. If you need to, you could also just be here, right? You're gonna basically be in your yoga or in your downward dog. You could drive yourself up onto your toes, drive your head or touch your head to the ground, and press up and through, right? That's the way you do a pike push-up on the ground. The higher the surface your feet are on, the harder it will be, right? So keep that in mind. You'll then do 5 more kettlebell swings, 5 handstand push-up negatives. So for this, if you have any kind of wall, I would say give a little bit of cushion here, but you would kick up and then slowly let yourself down. And from here, push your heel into the wall and it comes right off, okay? You'll do 5 of those, control your descent the best that you can. 5 more kettlebell swings and then 5 handstand push-ups, okay? If you want, you can do strict if that's all you have. If you can do kipping, you're gonna let your butt fall to the wall, pull your knees down, kick up. Okay, so we'll come up, down, butt to the wall, knees in, big kick, and then press. Okay, and that would be 1. You're gonna work your way through that just one time, right? Find your kettlebell weight during this. Maybe try to find out what you're gonna do for handstand push-ups or just work on them. If you know you're gonna do push-ups or a dumbbell push press, go for it. That's totally fine. If you wanna do like some wall walks, which is the way you get up into that handstand hold like I showed earlier, walking up the wall, that's a good way to go too. Once you guys are done with the specific warm-up, right? Having the handstand push-ups be that last thing, then you're gonna do your workout. After your workout, your cool down, thread the needle. So 1 minute each side. Start with hands and knees. Take this hand through, and then you relax for 1 minute. And then you go to the other side. 1 minute. You will then hit a tricep stretch. So here, you're just gonna take your hand, pull your elbow back, right? You'll feel it right here. 1 minute here, 1 minute there. You'll then hit a pigeon pose for 2 minutes on each side. So leg sideways, try and make a 90-degree angle. Drop yourself down. 2 minutes there, 2 minutes there, and then you'll go lizard pose again to finish, right? Just 1 minute on each side, here and there. Cool. All right, guys. Hope that helps.